Welcome to Pasta Tuesday. Pasta Tuesday, as always. Pasta Tuesday. We have pasta on Tuesday. Yeah. So finished the radius arm. That's that. It's getting quite cold. It's turned a bit cold now, isn't it? In these couple of days. Got the heater going, so hopefully it's not too much vibration or too much noise. So yeah, rear radius arm. We'll pop the rear radius arm back on now. We've picked up one of our front hubs. Been a while since I played with drum hubs. Hopefully there shouldn't be too much differences. I'm pretty sure the top and as far as I know, the top and bottom knuckle joints are all the same. You know, between all the models. But anyway, we'll give that a go. See if we can at least get the ball joints done. I managed to surprisingly find my big ball joint socket. Normally I end up spending a day looking for that, but yeah, that was just in the toolbox. Wow, for a change, a tool that was in the toolbox. And yeah, thanks for all the nice comments so far. It's been a wonderful ride. So yeah, I think there's some more things to do. Oh, I just need to mention as well that I have stopped the giveaway now. I have picked 3 winners. I haven't contacted them yet. I need to email them tonight, so I'll get the old laptop out later and email them. And then I'll give them a couple of days to respond, or a week to respond, and if they don't respond, somebody else is getting picked. Don't be surprised, you know, people don't respond sometimes. But anyway, 3 people have picked them, so I shall announce them next time, just in case anyone thinks it's all a big fake hole over there, which I guess, don't know. Anyway, yeah, so let's go check out the front hub. I'll say the front hub, we just need to just pop this radius arm back in out of the way. I won't put all the bolts. Oh, I won't put all the bolts. I'll win it back in. Let's just take some of the dust off. Ready for the concourse. So, oh, it's pretty simple. Even though the radius arm's a bit heavier now. Once you get all the brakes on, hole on the subframe in there. I've still got the bracket on at the moment. I might take that off if it's playing about. Get the brake pipe just out of the way. And then we just pop a bolt in. We'd nip it up, but what I'll do is I'll loosen them off later. It's a lot easier to loosen them up. Put them all in a bit loose before tightening up. These brackets on the end here, these are ones where you can get adjustable ones to give you different camber. So it's fairly easy to make a Mini quite adjustable if you wanted to. Just nipped it up there. And you can see here, that's the flexi hose. This is just again an angled hole in the subframe which that pops through, and again the same. And just as a little washer. Oh, it goes on the radius on that one. Would love to have this on the ramp so I can do some real good angle shots for you. So yeah, just a little washer, little kg washer. I'm sure someone's got the right name for them. That just goes in the back. Ah, and we still haven't found the handbrake quadrants, which we need to find. So anyway, cool. Okay, so what we got here? We've got an air gun, which a YouTube subscriber kindly donated a few years back. Still comes in handy, so thank you for that. I do apologise, I should have memorised your name. I'm just awful. We've got a big socket. You can buy these, any Mini specialists. They're extra long, allows you to go right over that. Obviously you have to take the bolt off. I think the top and bottom knuckle joints are exactly the same from the sort of the casing point of view, that sort of bit of point of view. The only difference you get is on the bottom one, you have to put a little spring in first before this cup seat goes on. That goes in the bottom first. There's a little hole for it just in there. I guess that's some sort of a reason. I'm sure the engineers will think of something, obviously because it's upside down, so it constantly keeps this pushed against it, but the top obviously I suppose sits the weight of the car, so if it wears, it always wears and always keeps a gap, but a bit irrelevant really. So yeah, so how they work on the Minis, there's better YouTube videos out there than me explaining this. You have that tab washer that goes on first, and then you basically put the cup on as well, the little cup that would go in there. That would all screw down, and basically if you didn't put any shims in at this point, it should, if you've got a decent one, decent knuckle swivel, it would lock up, because it's basically pulled it too close to this, and we'll show you hopefully. Sorry about that, I had to take a bit of a pause because the threads weren't very clean. I think it was a combination of the Por 15 stuff and yeah, just generally the Por 15. I think be careful getting the threads, put a bit of masking tape around it. So what I just did was I used one of the old knuckle joints that had already come off, because obviously you know that the threads are correct, because the next thing you then start to wire is the knuckle joint you've got, the swivel joint. Is it the right thread, you know, did they change into metric at some point? So this side's a little bit messy just on the start, the first thread or so, but then it cleans up. But yeah, so that's all right. That's the old one going on there. Yeah. You gotta be careful. It's so easy to bugger these. So we do know that it goes on. So that side's not brilliant. Still not going on these new ones. I don't know. Okay, double check that one. I've got one on now, so I wound it on carefully, and must be just again Por 15, and maybe the old ones have knackered the thread a little bit. You know, I've had a look. I'm not cross-threading anything. You know, I've still got good thread there. So yeah, put a bit of grease in there. The spring goes in. This is the bottom one, obviously. Just another little bit of grease. Can't help too much grease, can you? It's nice to have a bit of grease in there, because when you do the joint up, wherever the joint's gone, what do I just do with it? That's the other one. That's the other one. Yeah, a bit of grease, because then it makes it, when you try and put the shims in, what you're trying to do is just get a nice, you should be able to move it, but it should stay in its position, and yeah. As I said, better videos out there than me. So the shims that come with it are different size shims sometimes, so try a few different thicknesses. All you've got to do is whack them on. You've got to try them, you know. That's all you can do, is wind the thing up, because again, you can't tell until you do the thing up tight anyway. We'll go on. There we go. There we go. And then I'll pause the video and gun it up because it's noisy. Okay, just put one shim on and done it fairly tight with the gun, but I can't move that at all, you know. You should be able to tap that a little bit, you know. It shouldn't be sloppy. It shouldn't be loose, you shouldn't have any play in it, but you should be able to, you know. So we'll take it off, put more shims on. Okay, 4 shims later. I think that's fairly good for me. Yeah, that's good. Again, as I said, look, it shouldn't be flopping about at all, as everything in life. I put the little grease nipple in just to stop the bottom slipping about, and we've wasted a whole night doing this, so we're going to have to call it there. And what you just do now is you just fold over. Fold over that on a few of the sides, 2 or 3 sides if you can, whatever you can get to, and that's that one done. Then we'll have to come back and tomorrow night and do the other one. Hopefully I'll try not to drag this out into 4 videos. But yeah, always check your threads, take your time. If in doubt, grease it up. Anyway, one of those nights. Alright, see you tomorrow everyone. Thanks for everybody. Bye bye.